Welcome everyone to an evening of poetry. I'm Deborah Schoen and I coordinate the series that meets on the third Thursday of every month. We are offering this event live and it is also being video recorded for those who still do not feel comfortable at public gatherings. Right now we have Sean Foley and Roberta Gould up on our YouTube channel, so you can check them out when you get a chance, and our YouTube channel is Poughkeepsie01. We're holding the poetry evenings back here at Adriance because the Francis Lehman Loeb Art Center is closed to the public during the week. I believe they are open now on Saturdays and Sundays, and we'll hold some poetry workshops there coming in the fall on Saturdays. But please be aware that they are subject to cancellation at any time. So you can look for those offerings in the Rotundo, which should hit your mailboxes toward the end of August of this month, right? Mm-hmm. So next month, September 17th, we will host Mike Jerkovic. October 15th will be a special evening of poetry to be held at the Boardman Road Library. We received a grant from Libraries of America. Black Poetry Matters, Lift Every Voice. Poet Gold will be hosting this event where notable Black poets from the Hudson Valley will read their work and interspersed with poems from their favorite poets. But this evening we're honored and thrilled to have Karl Schmitz. He is truly a Renaissance man and ingrained in the arts communities in the Hudson Valley. He paints, writes poetry, and he writes and sings his own songs. Rumor has it that he will also be playing this Sunday on Academy Street for the city of Poughkeepsie's Porch Fest, and you can pick up a flyer in the back on the way out if you want to familiarize yourself a little bit more with the event. Or Karl can also share some details with you. So please help me give a warm hometown Poughkeepsie welcome for Karl Schmitz.
Thank you, Debbie. I'm glad that I know everybody here because, mildly worried because I'm going to play my most poetic songs. I'm not going to recite any poetry whatsoever. I would hate if somebody came in here looking for poetry and just said, I was very disappointed by this. I'd rather it was my friends that came in. I came in here to hear you sing, and I was very disappointed by this. I'm riding entropy across eternity, through chaos and through mayhem. Such is my way of life. Since I became unstuck, I never curse my luck. It's a holy host of venom and a daily dose of strife. No matter what fate brings, I'll ruin everything and leave it all in tatters, scattered on the floor. And though it keeps burning me, hope springs infernally, and so I keep on heading as to some distant shore. I guess that I was born to rip it up. Yeah, I guess that I was born to tear it down. I guess that I was born to rip it up because everything I've ever touched is destined to fall down. Guess that I was born to rip it up. Yeah, I guess that I was born to tear it down. I guess that I was born to rip it up, because everything I've ever touched is destined to fall down. Thank you.
Excellent lyrics.
Right, thank you. Literally, and never mind, I can get the backstory of every song. You were the bright one, and we were drawn into your orbit like we belonged. We saw you on your way toward all you are today. You run with wolves now, that's what people say. They hear you howling from a mile away. You're running with a pack, and you ain't coming back. And oh, you run well, I run too. Yes, I do. I run just like you. I run with scissors, I don't put them down, so I'll defeat paper should it come around. But I'll slow to a walk when I confront a rock. And oh, you run well, I run too. Yes, I do. I run just like you. Thoughts meander all through my mind, and I wonder if we are two of a kind. I wonder why am I so far behind. I run in circles and I get nowhere. You take a straight line, you're already there. I run the gamut A to B. You've run the rest straight through to Z. And oh, you run well, I run too. Yes, I do. I run just like you. Thank you. One believes in magic. Okay. No one believes in magic less than me. I can only trust what I see. But once when I was weak, well, I heard that woman speak. Heard that woman speak. And everything she said she needed was everything fools would claim to be. Devils and angels that she should lock them out. She should lock them out. But everything she said she needed was everything those fools claim to be. Devils and angels, elves and dragons, every fool except me. Every fool except me. Tried to keep her safe, I tried to keep her sane, and I tried so hard to protect our brains. The fools got in, those fools got in. 'Cause they said that they would protect her, but no, 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 they did not. They had such clever ideas, or so she thought. I knew that was not right, but she never saw light. Never saw light. 'Cause everything she said she needed was everything those fools claim to be. Devils and angels, elves and dragons, every fool except me. Every fool, every fool, every fool except me. Thank you. So on Sunday, there is an event called Porch Fest. They've got like 12, I would say, porches on Academy and what's the other street? Garfield are going to have music on them, and I'll be at one of them. There's some flyers in the back. It's from 2 to 6, and there's like 20-something bands spread across several hours. Some people play multiple times. I sort of have the porch to myself for the most part. So, but I'm next to, I think I'm not far from David Henningson, and I know he's got a lot of sound reinforcement there, so I'm a little worried he's gonna overcome me with his stuff. But and I will not win a fight regarding that. So. This song is called Brick and Mortar. You cannot love a man of straw. There's no way you can be sure. He doesn't hide a fatal flaw, hoping that it's too obscure. The risks are too much, they're immense in the grave. You need protection from the hazards of fate. So fix your heart with brick and mortar, build it up like it's a shrine. Repair your heart with brick and mortar, fix it here, right here next to mine. When your world's cotton candy frail, sugar will not be enough. And when that joker spins his tail, why would you believe his fluff? The straight and narrow, it will begin to bend. His contradictions just go on without end. So fix your heart with brick and mortar, build it up like it's a shrine. Repair your heart with brick and mortar, fix it here, right here next to mine. And if your house is built with cards stretching up to reach the sky, the first breeze blowing through your yard is gonna send it tumbling from on high. The joker calls to you from the gate. Don't listen to him when he says it's too late to fix your heart with brick and mortar, build it up like it's a shrine. Repair your heart with brick and mortar, fix it here, right here next to, fix it here, right here next to, fix it here, right here next to mine. I noticed I have, oh no, I was going to say, oh yes, I have 3 songs in a row with "and" in the middle of them. So that was Brick and Mortar, the next one is called Doubt and Glory, and the one after that is called Gem and Bone. Those might be the only 3 songs I have that follow that template, but, well, there they are, somehow. Okay. Again, let me...
I don't keep digging that when he was hanging.
Expectations, lots of rules and regulations. When you left us broke and tattered, doubt you demand to be flattered. But some who speak for you, they still insist you do. But I suspect they confuse truth and allegory. And though they've mixed it up, they'll still get served a cup of the glory of the glory of the glory. Doesn't matter if we waste it and we never get to taste it. On our tongues the flavor playing, blazing brightly then decaying and bouncing all around with touch, color and sound. In every other sense, in every category. And though none is direct, each one is an aspect of the glory of the glory of the glory. That is the glory of the glory of the glory of sweet glory of it all. What else did you doubt? Doubt you like it when we mumble, mince words, fidget and fumble, so you don't know what we're saying, if we're cursing or we're praying. Sometimes it's much the same, just called by different names, but boiling down to asking for another story. You'll hear one prayer from me, just grant me agency in the glory of the glory of the glory. That is the glory of the glory of the glorious, sweet glory of it all. Protagonist or narrator, doubt it now, believe it later. Every word that we've been saying indicates the role we're playing. Now some say that when we're done, we will realize we're one. But honestly, I doubt that wait is mandatory. 'Cause right here in front of me, I can so clearly see the glory of the glory of the glory. That is the glory of the glory of the glorious sweet glory of it all. That is the glory of the glory of the glorious sweet glory, sweet glory, sweet glory, sweet glory, sweet glory, sweet glory of it all. Okay, so that was Doubt and Glory. And this one is Gem and Bone. Muted, multi-shaded rays of light reflect from beyond our view. Purple on a canvas, gray and white, paint a picture too sad to be true. The sun, why does it abandon us alone on the dark side of the earth? Huddled with the few that we can trust, hunkered down, awaiting our rebirth. Sunset or sunrise, indifferent to our cries, the planet keeps spinning around. Sunset or sunrise, they dominate our skies while we remain here on the ground. And we all blaze like stars, despite wrinkles and scars, and we shine like gemstones from our skin to our bones, to our bones. The moon rises and defies the night, gives us hope till the break of day. We run, guided by the stolen light, fortunate if we can find our way. Sunrise or sunset, there's no cause for regret. It's not as if we ran the show. Sunrise or sunset, with each day we forget so much more than we'll ever know. And we all blaze like stars, despite wrinkles and scars, and we shine like gemstones from our skin to our bones, to our bones. So when I imagined that there was going to be an open mic here, I thought that's where I would stop, and then I would come back. So just going to think for a second and imagine an open mic just took place. And
Well, maybe somebody who came since would like to.
yes,
recite a
does
poem.
anybody want to read a poem? And then I'll come back and do 2 more songs. All right. All right. Okay. And while they were doing that, I would be tuning my guitar after messing with it here. It would be unobtrusive. So, who saw the Hawks Landing thing that the Hudson Valley Performing Arts Lab did? Anybody here? All right, so you should go to HVPAL, Hudson Valley Performing Arts Lab.org, and look at their media. there are nine episodes of a soap opera that they did during this pandemic, since they couldn't do any live theater. I'm in 5 of those episodes, and
You helped write it.
and I'm one of the 6 writers of it. And you can try to figure out which lines sound like something Karl Schmitz put in somebody's mouth. Each episode is only like 7 or 8 minutes long. So I mean, you can dispose of the whole thing in an hour and 15 minutes when you're bored sometime. Instead of watching, and what are you watching right now?
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah. This is like all of Days of Our Lives, condensed. All the soap opera stuff isn't there. What's an important like trope in a soap opera? Just what kind of thing happens in a soap opera?
Murder,
Murder,
adultery,
okay,
death,
death, got 'em. Betrayal. Check. Oh yeah. It's all in there. It's all in there.
Evil twin.
Evil twins. When we started it, we didn't know what we were doing at all. I mean, so we were just like, we're going to work on this project and we'll decide what it is. Maybe it's a comedy, maybe we'll do a Zoom thing. And it really, we're working on it for like a month before we're like, let's make a soap opera out of this thing. So, at which point we then repurposed all this really great, deep, really intense stuff that I wrote had to be thrown away so that evil twins could.
It's actually worth checking out because they actually filmed it all separately through Zoom, and it was all pieced together to make it look like they were all in the same room, and they weren't. And they
Yeah,
really
no, there are a
did
lot of
amazing job
interesting
in the
logistics.
months.
Yeah, logistics problems, and we did get better at it. So if you're like at the beginning, they could have solved that problem. We do solve it by. That's the dramatic arc of this, how we solve the technical problems, and that's the truth. All right, this song is called "The Whole Truth." Each thing I'm sure of, there's many I'm not, and maybe it's even worse than I thought. All this confusion, building each day, I can't help thinking that there must be a way to find the truth, the whole truth, nothing but. So I'm searching high and low, and if I find that truth, the real truth, just the truth, how would I even know? Not in the papers, not on TV, not in the rumors that are all around me, not in possessions, money or cars. It won't be found in spreadsheets or in the stars. So where is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but? I'm searching high and low. If I found the truth, the real truth, just the truth, how would I even know? So much distraction, so much is fake. It's overwhelming when there's so much at stake. You can't trust your senses, not even your eyes. So much illusion and so many lies, and I just want the truth, the whole truth, nothing but. I'm searching high and low. If I found the truth, the real truth, just the truth, how would I even know? There's a pile of crap deep, and they pile it high, and they'll pile it deeper when you ask them why. You can push, argue, and insist, but they will pile it deeper, they just can't can't resist. I feel like there's something I ought to say. Soon as I try to, it slips away. So I mutter and mumble, I'm biting my tongue. I searched for an answer and I finally found one. I just wanted the truth, the whole truth and nothing but. I searched both high and low and I found the truth, a small truth, but it's the truth and it's the only truth I know. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. All right, I have one more song to go here. It's called Seconds. For a long time, this was my favorite song of the songs I've written. Now I don't know if it's my favorite, but maybe it is. This is me. Those deceiving things, clocks tell time as if it moved in rings. Now that's the guitar. Okay. Those deceiving things, clocks tell time as if it moved in rings. Round and round and round they spin. Minutes into hours, scaling days as if each were a tower. And where one stops, another begins. And oh, the seconds pass as they will. Oh, how they tumble and flow. Time will carry us everywhere. Carry us everywhere that we go. And our memories, well, they break and shatter everything we see. Sadly, we still have to trust what gets bottled by that port in a way that's certain to distort. Nonetheless, remember we must, 'cause oh, the seconds pass as they will. Oh, how they tumble and flow. Time will carry us everywhere. Carry us everywhere that we go. Everywhere that we go. Everywhere that we go. Time will carry us everywhere. 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 Everywhere that we go. Are we near the end? Or is there confusion round the bend? Honestly, I just don't see how with no reason and no rhyme. There could be a season or a time brighter than where we are now. And oh, the seconds pass as they will. Oh, how they tumble and flow. Time will carry us everywhere. Carry us everywhere. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Encore?
Well, if you don't mind me reading the music while I'm doing it.
If you had told us those backstories, you could have helped fill the time.
Yeah, well, I was just trying to kill 40 minutes. So here's an interesting thing about, I'll give you a backstory for this song, assuming it's in here. I don't want to hear the whole story about that. I guess it's not there. Okay, never mind. Yeah. This is called P's and Q's. Everybody know what P's and Q's are, by the way?
As in mind yours?
Yes, in mind your P's and Q's, yes. Okay. You know, be
Is that
polite.
a test question? A trick
No, but the whole song hinges on that, and you know I would hate for you to not. Oh, geez, sorry. Bam. What's that?
It has to do with printing.
Has to do with printing? It's
Keys
it's being careful.
and the Q and
It's the fonts.
Yes, very good, good. So I was actually in my car. I'll tell a little bit more of a backstory. So I was in my car and I heard this song come on the radio, and I could just hear the chord progression, and I liked, and it went on for a while without any vocals or the melody or anything else. And I started singing something over the top of it, and then I suddenly thought, oh, I really like that. I need to stop before I hear what the real song is, or what what the real melody is, and it ruins it. And so I came in and wrote the first verse of this. So that's probably the most immediate songwriting experience I ever had, where I was running for the guitar before I lost the experience. So let's see how this goes. All right, wait. Once you take that capo off, you never know what happened. This is, of course, a plea for saying please and thank you and such. So. You could have said please, but you said buddy. Go fetch a wrench to remove your heart. You could have said please, but you said buddy. You just won't be needing that part. I thought your papa taught you better than that. As I recall, he would tip his hat, say top of the morning and how do you do, but I guess that didn't rub off on you. And I could have said, pardon me, I am leaving. So sorry, but I must go. But you're leaving with no warning of how the wind will blow. I thought your mama taught you better than this, when to say ma'am and when to say miss, how to be kind and polite, but I guess I don't have that quite right. And I don't know how I will fare, if I will win or lose. 'Cause you have taken everything except the P's and Q's. You could have said thanks for your affection throughout all these years. But you said, Buster, go fetch a bucket to collect your tears. Well, my mama, without a doubt, would have said you're welcome, then shown you out. Shook her head, and one thing more, bolted every single door. And I don't know how I will fare, if I will win or lose. But you are welcome to take everything except the keys, the P's and the Q's. Cha cha cha.
Thank you. Very well. Woo!